boy, Wizards, what's up? So yesterday I was feeling a little nostalgic and I really wanted to play my Weathervane deck. So I just uploaded it into the open format and just hoped somebody might bite and, jump on top of that game. And I was quite lucky. I matched into a Nuu pretty quickly. So I was super stoked about that. All this is I just wanted to play this deck. I miss it so much. I mean, I miss it so much. I could just sit here and cry and tell you how much I miss this deck, but I miss this deck so much. And I haven't played it in a long time that I really wanted to just play it and see how it might add up against some of these new heroes. And this is a Weathervane Icelander versus Nuu. So let's get straight into it. I chose to go first, and actually they chose to go first, so sorry. And they just decided to throw a dagger at me, which I'm happily to block. I don't know what most of Nuu's cards do. I haven't put that much time into that hero. I've been mostly putting my time into Enigma, trying to figure her out and figure out ways to beat her more efficiently. But I have seen some really nasty stuff come off of the top of the deck from Nuu. So, just a spike for 10 and things like that. But I draw into a hand that I want to see here, which is a red Weathervane. Red Ice Vein, I'm sorry, with 2 more ice cards. So this is just a trip down memory lane for me. This is the, oh, you have the headpiece that can make me discard? Me too. And then I'm going to throw this Insidious Chill in the arsenal. And it's going to take a little bit of setup, but it will be worth it. She is going to hit me with a Leave No Witnesses, and I am going to something wrong with my, actually I got rid of, yeah, she's going to hit me with a Leave No Witnesses, where I'm going to set that Insidious Chill, pitching a Ice Eternal for later if I need it. And then on my turn, I'm just going to set this Frost Hex and 4 Frostbite Makers or Red Weathervane in arsenal. And hope she learned her last time of, she's not going to get anything if she tries to throw a Leave No Witnesses or a CNC or something like that at me. And this is a perfect hand. I've got an ice card. I've got a... even though I'm at a higher life total right now. No, I'm at a lower life total. I'm stupid. I have a lot of options this turn. I can block a little bit. But what I want to do is make sure I... probably read some of these cards. Let's see if I do that. Oh, she just drew a bunch of cards. She gains life when she does that too. I've seen. Or she gains life when she plays certain cards or banishes certain cards. Can be quite an annoying deck to deal with, and banishes 2 of my Ice Veins, which I'm not too happy about. She dumps her hand. I take 11 damage, which is pretty fucking insane, and banish whole shitload of stuff. So I see what's going on here. And she takes my heart, so I can't gain a life. But that's okay, because I can play this Red Weathervane in arsenal, and I can fuse it with a Hypothermia. So I'm going to strip her of a card, give her 4 frostbites, and freeze all of her equipment. And with only AB2, it's guaranteed to hit. I don't know. That was pretty much a wasted card, but it did give an extra frostbite. So maybe she likes her hand and wants to just take the damage. But here I'm coming up on an option of, yeah, play a Yellow Weather bite, and then I had the option of either putting the amulet or the Channel Lake Friendship in Arsenal, and I chose to put the Channel Lake Friendship on Arsenal just to slow her down a little bit. Although Amulet is one of my favorite cards in the world, and it would have been nice to have that. So she's doing nothing for several turns in a row. I'm going to Channel Lake Fridger, just to, make sure she does absolutely nothing. Give her an extra frostbite. Then we are going to send an Aether Ice Vein at her, keeping this Cold Snap in Arsenal. So we're gonna strip her hand twice and make everything cost 1 billion. And I draw into a really clunky hand here, 3 reds, and I'm not sure what she's proclaiming to do. She is under channel. I have no way of keeping channel around. So I think I'm just going to wait on this Cold Snap for my turn and just let her pass her turn over without dealing me any damage. I already feel a pretty nice life total. I have her almost down to half. And I'd rather given the opportunity to freeze her arsenal on her turn. Or on my turn, excuse me. And then maybe draw into a Weathervane. That would be actually pretty cool. But no, I draw into Hex. So obviously what we're going to do is we are going to get this Hex in the arsenal, but under pitching so that we can play this Polar Cap, start them off with 1 Frostbite, and then Waning Moon to follow up, and then stick this second Hex in arsenal. Then we draw into another weird hand, but it works because my Tunic will be on 3, so I can either fire off this freezing point for 7, or fire off this Aether Ice Vein And I think I actually have to fire off the freezing point for 7 because of the tunic resource. But it's still 7 damage coming in. And she's decided to take every bit of arcane damage sent her way, even with extra cards in her hand. So we'll activate Tunic. We will play Weathervane, fusing with Frosting. No Insidious Chill triggers, just 7 clean damage. And then a Frosting. There's the red Weathervane that I was looking for. Could not find it. I'm gonna hit her with a Frosting. See if she decides to respect it or not, because she is getting the frostbite. She already got it, but I don't know what that is, but I think it brings it up to 6. It banishes a bunch of cards. Yeah. But that's alright. I've got exactly what I want in my hand to do a massive play. I want to play this red Weathervane off this freezing point, pitching the Channel Lake Frigid because it's a little awkward and late in the game for it. She will have 5 frostbites, and if she can't use them or clear them, I can make it a little bit more painful by stripping another card from her hand with the blue Winter's Bite. She's trying to play my blue cards on my banish zone, and she's unable to do that using her resources. So I just take this opportunity to strip a card from her. It just so happens to be a red. So now we're seeing the problem here. Shoot Waning Moon. She takes it, and this should be the end of the game. She could pitch the Arcane Barrier, but I think she only has 2 reds. Yeah, and that's still 10 damage coming through. Alright, man, if anybody out there wants to like play into or against this deck, just hit me up. I'd love to play this deck. I love it so much. It's my favorite deck in Fab. Alright, all you wizards, peace out.